It's Friday video time. It's Friday video time. It's Friday video time. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
I've been getting a lot of emails lately from entrepreneurs that are transitioning from a product-based business to a service-based business, or trying to combine the two. And they're asking me how to craft the perfect sales page that attracts clients. So today I decided to create, for the fun of it, a 6-step fun sheet so you know exactly what not to do when you're creating your sales page. Are you ready? My first not to do tip is to add a lot of fuzz to your copy. Things like, I will teach you to be rich. I will teach you to be super happy. I will teach you to be successful. I mean, what does that mean, right? What you want to do on the flip side is create bullet points with actions. I will teach you to increase your newsletter subscriptions by 20%. I will teach you to sell your products in 1 month. I will give you a 6-pack in 5 days. You see the difference? Abstraction versus results. Obviously, your copy has to have some excitement and adornment, but never forgetting that the results are the key to your sales page success. The second tip to fail your sales page is to not address your clients' objections, not answer their questions, things that they always write you about that they need answers for. Instead of answering every single email, what I suggest is that you create a frequently asked questions section where you get to address all those questions and everyone can see them. Another tip to doom your page is to not grab your clients by the hand. On the flip side, I recommend that you give them the step-by-step actions. What will happen after they purchase? Will you contact them? Will your assistant contact them? Will you meet up with them in a month? Are you all booked until December? What will happen? Will you send them a fun sheet? Will you send them a worksheet? Do you expect them to email you, or will you do that? I mean, it's just, you can never be too clear. It can never be too simple. I guarantee that all those clients that are on the fence, if you give them the step-by-step action, they will join the good side. The fourth tip to get the 2 thumbs up in your sales page is to not address who the product is for and who it is not for. You can never be too specific with this, and don't be afraid to reject some clients. You are not meant to serve everyone, and when you make the distinctions, that transparency goes a long way, and the people who you are meant to serve, you'll attract, and the people who you are not meant to serve and will give you a headache will be repelled. So it's key always to specify who you want to talk to, who you want to serve, and who the product that you're creating is ideally created for. 5 tip to doom your page: not have an edge against your competitors or your perceived competitors. There are a lot of people offering services nowadays with the internet and videos and YouTube and social media. There's just a lot out there. What are you doing to be distinct? What is your edge? What's your pixie dust? What's your magic wand? You want to explain your style, your technique, what is different about you that your clients will want. So remember in your copy always to include what makes you particularly special. And the 6th and final suckifying technique for your sales page is to have a ton of options. Remember, a confused mind always says no. So if you want to distract your clients and you want them not to make any decisions, offer a list that goes on till the abyss on your sales page. On the flip side, you want to just nail it and understand what you're best at. Have maximum 3 services, 3 options, so your clients can pick their favorite ones and not be overwhelmed by the options. I know this is true because every single time I go to the supermarket, I'm so confused about what cereal to buy. There's just so many options that I don't end buying a single one. You don't want your clients to have that same problem. So limit your options and increase your sales. Now it's your turn. What are some of the strategies that you are implementing or not implementing to revamp those sales pages? I want to hear all those details in the comment section below. Remember, if you like this video, make sure to share it with your friends and colleagues and readers via social network. It was so fun talking to you today. I'll catch you again next Friday for more